What's going on, diecast collectors? This is OBB, the diecast news guy, returning once more to bring you all a very interesting Mini GT IMSA diecast review on your 2023 IMSA Sebring 12 Hours winner for the GTD Pro class. It is the one and only Porsche 911 GT3 R number 9 from Pfaff Motorsports. And anybody who is a big fan of the Porsches, if you guys already know, I've already reviewed the very famous AO Racing Rexy Porsche, but I was able to get this at the Rolex 24 for this year at, ironically, from Pfaff Motorsports and Toronto Motorsports. By the way, for all you Canadians out there, you're going to love this because, heck, there ain't nothing more Canadian than a Plaid Porsche. And man, this looks so freaking cool. About time we finally got one of these, but as we're going to get on to, I guess you could say, the unboxing and the official diecast review of this Penske, not Penske, but it is a Plaid Porsche for Pfaff Motorsports. And alrighty, folks, we got this diecast out of its box, and before we get things started, let's look at the accessory that comes with this, which in this case, it is a collector box, and this is really cool. You see there's the nice little render, a nice little 3D render of what the diecast should look like. Pretty cool for Pfaff Motorsports, and there's all the information if you guys want to see that. I've said this before on my other IMSA diecast reviews. If you guys haven't, watched them, and if you guys are new, I probably recommend you guys checking it out because, heck, this ain't the first time I reviewed a Porsche for the GTD or GTD Pro class because, heck, this is a really, really cool car. But there's the box. It does have the clamshell packaging as well, so you guys get the option of, it's basically kind of like what NASCAR Authentic Spin Master was. If you guys want to tear up the packaging and just want to get the box, you can put it in here, safe and sound. But getting back now to the best part of a diecast review, it is the freaking diecast, or you want to consider this a model probably, but it does have rolling wheels and it does have, a diecast metal chassis. So I guess you could say it is a diecast, but man, talk about a cool looking livery, guys. The Plaid Porsche. Oh my Lord. For anybody who is an IMSA fan from 2019 all the way to 2023, this may look very familiar, but what I'm showing you guys on the palm of my hands is the one and only time Mini GT has made a Plaid Porsche for Pfaff Motorsports. They are a pretty well-known name in the IMSA paddock and a pretty well-respected team as well. But yeah, dude, this is so cool. So anybody who, if you guys are digging the Plaid, I mean, heck, you're probably like, you're probably going to be very Canadian. Let's just say that. But we'll go on to the fine details of this car right now. As, yeah, Mini GT, I've said it before and I said it again, when it comes to the best detailed diecast, I mean, heck, people want to pay, what, like $13 or $15 for some of the new Indy cars and NASCARs. Well, I got this for $18 at the Pfaff Pfaff Motorsports tents for Toronto Motorsports. They are partnered with them because they're both Canadian. And I said it before in the introduction, shout out to all the Canadians who are watching. You probably know who you are because I probably was thinking about you guys when I was reviewing, when I picked this diecast up at this year's Rolex 24. Pretty excited, man. I saw that they were going to make this, but I didn't think it was going to be out in time, but it did. And plus, I got a lot of good reception on the other Porsche diecast I did, which was the Rexy one. But getting on to the fine details, man, this is really cool. Anybody who is a big fan of Plaid and Porsches, you're going to love this, as I know we are going down to the overexposure, but holy crap, man. I guess you could say this one's going to be quite the driveway to get. You see, look at this, man, just so many great looking details on this. You see, like, look at this, there's even actual I think it's plastic or acrylic, I guess, for the headlights, and it's just incredible detail. And of course, this has the white headlights because this is supposed to represent GTD Pro. The nice carbon fiber splitter and the nice little, I don't want to call these like shark gills, but they do stick out like that. So, and the Michelin branding, I got to give Mini GT a lot of credit. Putting the branding on the tires, it took them long enough to finally do it. And the only brittle parts about these cars that I will have to say be very careful is these wings, because they do snap out pretty quick. And these very, I don't know if they're rubber or like a very soft plastic, but just be very careful. I think that's why these are marketed 14 plus, but you're definitely paying for good quality. And you see there's and all these other sponsors may look very familiar for all you Pfaff Motorsports fans out there. But you're probably wondering what was the story behind, why Plaid and why on a Porsche? Well, I think from what I heard, it kind of started off as a running joke. Coming into like 2019, they ran this at the Rolex 24, and they ran it ever since. I mean, of course, what I'm showing you right now is the 2023 variants, and you see there's the LED scoring pylon. And look at the zoom-in details right there on the windshield and everything. Look, there's an arrow with the door handle. because heck, I guess we need direction when you switch to drivers. Speaking of drivers, if you guys know, I'm a big IMSA fan, and there's the door hatch, right? And there's the, I guess that's a window, that's a little hatch that they have right there with the Pfaff Motorsports logo. Just look at this, man. So much incredible detail. But getting on to the drivers, though, I mean, I think the one you guys should probably know the most, probably driving this car, is Patrick Plaid, if I'm not mistaken. And then we got Lorenz Vanthor, and also I believe that's Klaus Backler, or if I'm pronouncing all those names right. But if I am, then heck, I guess I am considered a IMSA fan. I mean, I am. I've been an IMSA fan since 2016, and I'm happy I was able actually to attend Sebring for like 2 years. I don't think that, I think I attended in 2022 or 2023. I don't know. I think I do remember seeing this car in the paddock though. But oh my God, man. Yeah, this is such a cool looking diecast. But look at this, guys. Even the plaid is even right here on the side skirts. So freaking cool. The plaid is right here on the rear wing. And you see there's even more sponsors right here. I mean, man, the mold tool. I mean, I'm sure you guys are going to know that from, from I think that's the title sponsor, if I know, for Sebring and also for Petit Le Mans. And on the back, you see that big plastic piece right there representing the taillights. And look at this. Even on the bottom, guys, this is how incredibly detailed these cars are. Even on the bottom, they have the sponsorship. It's not a sticker like those Barago diecasts. This is 100% pure decal, and it looks great. You see the diffuser and the exhaust ports, just incredible detail, guys. And people want to say that these are expensive. They are, but you can probably find them on eBay. Like the cheapest I've seen them cheap for are like, what, like $14 or so. But man, this is so cool, man. I mean, there's probably a good reason why I'm liking IMSA a lot more. Not only the racing's a lot better than, you know, other motorsports, but the diecast is so much better too. I mean, it just shows you, if you pay a little bit more, you're gonna get better quality. And again, man, Mini GT is just where it's at. And I love the red accents on this. Of course, it has the red accents, not only because it's supposed to match the livery, but it's running GTD Pro. And yeah, that is so freaking cool, guys. But you know what? We're not going to round things off just yet, guys, because remember I said that there was going to be another Porsche that we talked about before? I love doing these comparisons. So here is the Rexy Porsche, as we're going to do a side-by-side comparison, as I think this is going to be pretty cool, but it just shows you guys the differences in these diecast, as Rexy is definitely looking pretty overexposed. But comment below, do you guys prefer the Rexy Porsche or the Plaid Porsche? I want to see what you guys are saying down below, even though I know AO Racing's been a little controversial now, if you haven't seen their latest tweets lately. Hate to bring that up, but yeah, I know some pretty bad timing. But of course, I had to upload this review just in time for the 12 hours of Sebring. Unfortunately, I can't make it this year because, you know, I'm in the process of moving, so that's always fun. But moving away and driving away, just like these diecasts. But you see the yellow headlights with the green accents that's supposed to represent the GTD class, and here is the GTD Pro. They have the clear/white headlights. So yeah, just so much good variety, man. So much good, as I don't like really doing these comparisons. I know people are going to be cringing right here since I got here, but don't worry, I'm not touching them because I know these are pretty fragile. But just look at the details, man. I don't know, I'm really warming up to the Porsches, man. These Porsches look really nice. I know a lot of people are probably like, oh, why can't we get the Penske Porsches? They have a strict licensing with Barago, so we do have some Barago GTP cars, or the WEC version of it, or WEC, if you guys want to call it that. But man, what a missed opportunity they would probably make. But hopefully we get the licensing of that pretty soon, because those Penske Porsches are something else. But yeah, and also shout out to James Hinchcliffe as well. I mean, I know he actually is with Pfaff Motorsports now. I think they drove a McLaren last year, and now they brought the Plaid back, but now it's with a Lamborghini. It's not the same though. You got to love the I don't know. It rolls well with the tongue, and it was such a dominant car. I mean, it won a championship in 2022 overall for this class, and also the Rolex 24. So man, I mean, damn, what a great run it had, you know, for its 4 years. But comment below if you guys have any other things, have anything else to share about this Mini GT review, as who knows when my next one's gonna be uploaded. But yeah, definitely gonna be a good time to get this diecast out, probably at Sebring if you guys are there. But anyways, this is gonna wrap up the diecast review of the Plaid Porsche for Pfaff Motorsports. Comment, like, subscribe. This has been OBB, the diecast news guy, and I guess I'm gonna faff my way. I guess you could say faff my way on to the next diecast review, and I'm gonna go get some Plaid, y'all.